Alright, good morning everybody. We are heading to Casper to get results of the PET scan. Laura's tired, I'm tired. I'm tired because I had chemo plus the PET scan. The PET scan, they put, you know, that radioisotope into you. I don't know, it knocks me down pretty good. But then I also had chemo this week plus the chemo bag. So the chemo bag is something that I carry on me for 46 hours, and it's hooked up to my got it underneath the thing here. I don't know if you can see it real well, all the wires, but that's my midline. It goes into my midline for at least a month anyway. So after a month of being off chemo, went back on, did PET scan. I'm pretty exhausted today, but my wife is probably more exhausted because we're gonna be heading to Chicago next Tuesday, and her mom graciously flew in last night to help out with the kids. So after all of yesterday's shenanigans of doing the PET scan, getting the chemo bag off because we had to wait in town for like 4 or 5 hours.
And I was already only working on about 4 hours of sleep.
She only had 4 hours night sleep before, got home, had to leave to
your appointment.
My appointment.
Then came back. We were in town all day.
Then yeah, we were in town all day with everything going on, and then
came back, took the kids to Hot Night in the Park.
Yeah, for an hour. And then then went to Denver, picked up her mom.
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours away. Do you want to just explain this part? Yeah.
Well, sure. Yeah. So then I went to Denver, which was 3.5 hour drive. Her flight came in at 10:30. We arrived home at 2:30, and I was in bed at 3, and up again at 7 today to take my husband to his appointment. And he's really sick today, so it's yeah.
There's
he needs a chauffeur.
Yeah, there's no way I could drive today.
So first things first, we are hitting the coffee shop.
Yeah.
But,
but
if you are new to our channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give us a big thumbs up. Give us a comment. We love hearing from you guys, and I try to respond to all the messages, so leave us a comment.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get my PET scan results. That'll be posted in the next update.
We just had...
I just need to say that my wife is beautiful. And I am so in love.
I'm hiding behind sunglasses because I look like death ran over.
So we just got out of our meeting with our radiation doctor. Did my PET scan yesterday. And she came in, and well, before she came in, the nurse came in, and she popped up an image of the PET scan we thought was the new one, and we're looking over and we're like, holy cow, that's a lot of cancer.
I was like, babe, that does not look good.
And I'm like, so we're kind of panicking, but then I was like, but babe, remember what the nurse said? She goes, because my blood pressure was a little high as a result of anxiety, and she goes, it's probably high because of anxiety, and she goes, but she goes, after this, you know, it's probably going to go down. You know, it's probably going to go down.
Your blood pressure.
But then we look over at the scan and we're like, well, that doesn't look good.
No.
You know? But then the doctor comes in, and she is just like, she kind of like floats in. She's just so excited.
She's like, hi guys.
Yeah, just super peppy, and she goes, so great news. Your body has had a complete response. So. And
we're sitting there like. What does that mean?
Yeah, so I was like, what does that mean? Is this good? And she goes, this is amazing, remarkable. So on my PET scan right now, no cancer lights up. So nothing, zero lights from cancer lit up. That doesn't mean the cancer is gone. They have to do an MRI, but this is amazing. So the cancer's not spreading, it's dying, it's shrinking. My numbers are dropping.
I'll try posting, because he took a picture of the first screen because we sent it to his sister. We're like, oh, this doesn't look good.
Yeah.
That was his original PET scan. And I'll try posting that picture in here, and you can see all the spots on there.
All the cancer.
So we didn't get a picture of the new one, but there's 0 spots. 0.
Yeah, and she was completely shocked. She said, what she said is
what we hoped for.
Yeah, we could not have asked for a better answer or better response.
Yep.
So that's where things are at. We're doing pretty good. I was feeling sick before we got here. Now I'm kind of on cloud 9 because this is awesome and this is great. She was very pro us getting another opinion on things too. Like,
because we were a
really
little nervous,
yeah.
like saying we're gonna be in Chicago. Well, she wants to schedule the MRI.
The week we're gonna be in Chicago.
I was like, well, we're gonna be in Chicago next week, and she's like, okay, go on your vacation. And Dream's like, well, I don't know how to say this, but we're getting another opinion. And she's like, oh, good.
Yeah, she was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Totally on it.
And then she even told us about a place that she's gonna keep in the pocket for us if we need to get another opinion. You know, so
she goes, if we need a third opinion, she goes, I have a place I like to refer people to.
Yeah.
So she was really, it was way different than our first meeting with her.
Well, the first meeting with her, you know, was here's the bad news, you know.
Yeah.
But now things are looking really up, you know. My body has had nothing but a complete response to chemo, radiation. I want to know what your tumor markers are now. Well, the last tumor marker we had from a month off of chemo was 43, so we'll get our tumor markers next week.
No, the week after.
Week after, so they're probably going to be pretty good. But as it stands right now, the cancer is dying a miserable, horrible death. And I couldn't be happier.
She, so she is the radiation side.
Yeah.
And I know oncology side did tell us that they didn't think that surgery was going to be an option. She completely disagrees. She says, I think you're a perfect candidate. And she goes, and you're doing so well right now, and your body's so strong, it'd be the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
She's going to present it to the tumor board, is what she said, and they're going to go over that. But she also, well, we're going to get this opinion from Chicago, and she thinks that's great, and, you know, they'll send over anything that they see or come up with, and you know, they have a lot more specialists. Like she said, we have one here that does that.
But the big thing is, you know, update is literally no cancer showed up on my PET scan. So it's not saying, and like she said, it doesn't mean it's gone. It's just the fact that it's shrunk to the point that it's not showing up on a PET scan.
It's kind of like,
and my tumor markers are down. Last number for tumor markers was 43, and so things are just going well. God has blessed. I can't thank Him enough. I can't thank you for all the positive support, all the prayers, the gifts, the reaching out,
the love.
Everybody out there, we love y'all, and to be honest, that's one of the things that makes the biggest difference is we know we're not alone, but that people do care about us, and because of that, it makes it very easy to go through this, knowing, you know, my phone has been blowing up this whole time with people just wondering how things are going, and it makes such a difference knowing, you know, that you're cared about and loved, big time. Yeah,
we appreciate all of you, and honestly, we give God all the glory for this. You know, obviously, chemo does its thing, but God's doing the healing. Mm-hmm. That's the one we have our faith in. And
and now it's time to go get some food because I am starving now that my stomach is not so jittery.
I think that had a big part with your nauseousness this
morning. I agree 100%. I was freaked right out coming up here. Because I didn't feel so
good this morning either.
I was freaked right out. I was just completely like, oh no.
No, me too. I honestly, especially after that first picture came up, I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be tears today.
But when the doctor walked in,
and she's smiling from ear to ear,
I mean, she was like floating. She's just like, oh, great news.
Like, I don't even know if she said hi, guys. It was sort of like, we have great news.
Yeah, here it is. So,
and she did answer a lot of questions because in the beginning,
let's close the video. I'm hungry. There's too much talking. We're done. Hungry.
Okay. Fine. You guys
is that what you do? Is that what people do? They clap now?
No. You guys have a great day. We're having a great day. Mm-hmm. Comment below. We love hearing from you guys. And peace until next time, guys. Mm-hmm.